Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. And the Hokies will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Pitt Panthers offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Looking to fire. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Virginia Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense putting points on the board.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Bring in the heat. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Howard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Part of the backfield, it's Howard. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Pitt pushing the pace.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grabbed behind the line. It's good. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more...
Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Panthers are rolling down the field. They go to the ground. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's good. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Ford and finds his man on the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, ready? So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Howard. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. He smashes his way through again. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Oh, it's a reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Robbins. There he goes. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. They want to throw it. Backs looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Quick completion on the out. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground. been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Hokey, high, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays thrown.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And they'll spread receivers all over the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Morris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's good.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
Makes a connection.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. The field goal is no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Deep shot for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride Davis here. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Creates a little space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Touchdown, Hokies! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Robbins. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Hard running there. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll try the run, finding open areas. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Works the middle of the field. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Robbins. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw on third down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He lets it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Still on his feet. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. When we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.